work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. It's an English proverb which emphasizes the importance of games and sports in our life. A very warm good morning to each and everyone. I am Gayatri Kaman, the host of today's webinar. On behalf of KB Panisagar, I'd like to welcome each and everyone to this webinar on the occasion of the National Sports Day. Today, the 29th of August, is a very important day for all of us. It's a moment of pride and glory for all the Indians because this day is celebrated as the National Sports Day to mark the birth anniversary of the hockey legend Major Dhyan Chand, who is also popularly known as the Wizard of Indian hockey. He was indeed a prodigy who scored over 1,000 goals in his entire career of 22 years, and he also brought laurel to India by winning 3 gold medals in Olympics. Today, we are also very proud and privileged to have Deepa Karmakar as the guest of today's webinar, and also we have other dignitaries and also our honorable principal, sir. So now, to start the program, I'd like to request Kalpa ma'am to welcome the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to present a welcome speech on behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya Panisagar for the event of National Sports Day today, that is 29th August, on account of birth anniversary of hockey legend Major Dhyan Chand, the hockey player who won gold medals in Olympics for India in the year 1928, 1932 and 1936. I believe that everyone present here is super excited about today's National Sports Day. For good physical fitness and strength, sports is an integral part of life. Sports make our life interesting, teach us to work hard and push our limits to reach a new high. Sports teach discipline, respect, friendship, leadership, resilience, teamwork, and overcoming adversity. It is a crucial part of students' growth and development. The good school not only aims to improve a student's physical ability but also help them learn a sense of good sportsmanship. I take this golden opportunity on behalf of our school management and students to thank our special guest, Madam Deepa Karmakar, a person who hardly needs an introduction. She has made India proud by becoming the first Indian woman to win a Commonwealth Games gymnastic medal and the second Indian overall after Ashish Kumar. She won a gold medal in the vault event of FIGE Artistic Gymnastic World Challenge Cup at Mersin, Turkey in July 2018. She thus became the first Indian gymnast to win a gold medal at a global event. In the same competition, she reached the finals of the balance beam event, finishing 4th. She is awarded with Arjuna Award, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, Padma Shri. In 2017, she was among Forbes list of super achievers from Asia under the age of 30. On behalf of school management, teachers, parents, and students, I extend a warm welcome to you, Madam Deepa Karmakar. Dear spectators, we have some special invitee for today's program. We feel grateful to welcome Mr. Ravi Bhola, who is an Olympic weightlifter of Mauritius, Commonwealth Game player, and currently holds the position of National Head Coach of Mauritius weightlifting team. We would also like to welcome Mr. Ajit Singh Yadav, who is an Indian Paralympic javelin thrower, shot putter, and discus thrower. He won silver medal at World Para Championship in javelin throw. He will represent India in upcoming Paralympic Games. I, on behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya Panisagar, also extend my heartily welcome to Dr. Ankan Sinha, KVS alumni, technical official at Commonwealth Games 2010, national referee of weightlifting and para powerlifting, at present working as assistant professor in Government Degree College, Dharmanagar. On behalf of our school management, teachers, parents, and students, I extend a warm welcome to all these dignitaries of today's precious day. We feel grateful to have the presence of Shri Rajiv Dua, DIG, Sector Headquarter, BSF, Pani Sagar, and Chairman, Vidyalaya Management Committee, Kendriya Vidyalaya Pani Sagar, a person who always extended his support and help in achieving our height. On behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya Pani Sagar, I also extend a warm welcome to our nominee chairman, Shri C.P. Monglong, Commandant, Sector Headquarter, BSF Pani Sagar. We are indeed grateful for your gracious presence. I feel grateful to have the presence of our beloved Principal Sir, Shri Srinivasan Krishnasamy, a person who is an inspiration to all. He has given us the path to follow to make our dreams reality and given the firm foundation for all the young minds. I take great honor to welcome our dear teachers. They work endlessly to shape young lives and make them good citizens for society. They inspire hope, enlighten the wisdom, and install a passion for learning. No one on earth can love us more than our parents. Behind the hard work and success of any person, there is an inspiration and vision of parents. I extend a hearty welcome to all the parents who have taken time out of their busy schedule to cheer up the students and appraise the efforts of the school. I would like to appreciate all the students for their presence, all fresh, happy, and excited about the performance which are about to start today. I wish good luck to all the students participating in different competitions. Also, I pray that all of you do your best. I am delighted to declare the National Sports Day open. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful presentation. It was really very, very good and it was full of information. Now, we have an online session by Mr. Yakub Tapna, TGT PHE of KV Doljera, and he will be presenting on the topic National Sports Day and briefing about hockey Vijat Major Dhyanchand. Thank you.
आज दिनांक 29 अगस्त खेल प्रेमियों के लिए आज किसी त्यौहार से कम नहीं है। आज का दिन 29 अगस्त 1905 को इलाहाबाद में ध्यानचंद जी का जन्म हुआ था। ध्यानचंद जी के जन्म दिवस पे ही हम लोग राष्ट्रीय खेल दिवस मनाते हैं। आज के दिन ही भारत के सर्वोच्च खेल पुरस्कार राष्ट्रपति भवन में दिया जाता है। और ध्यानचंद जी को हम दद्दा कह के प्यार से बुलाते हैं। उनका दबदबा इतना था कि उन्होंने हॉकी खेल में अपने आप में ही बिना किसी को गोली मारे और उन्होंने कई सारे देश को पराजित कर दिया। तो आज इस राष्ट्रीय खेल दिवस में हम उनके बारे में कुछ विशेष बातों को समझते हैं। हमारे प्यारे दद्दा यानी कि मेजर ध्यानचंद जी का जन्म 29 अगस्त 2005 में इलाहाबाद में हुआ था। उन्होंने अपने कम आयु में ही यानी कि 16 साल में उन्होंने आर्मी ज्वाइन कर लिया और उसके बाद उन्होंने हॉकी का खेल वहीं आर्मी में ही रहते हुए उन्होंने सीखा। और कम उम्र में होने के बावजूद उन्होंने अपना प्रैक्टिस को इस प्रकार से जारी करके रखा कि वो बिल्कुल चांद की रोशनी में भी प्रैक्टिस कर सकते थे। यानी कि प्रैक्टिस करते करते इतना आगे बह जाते थे कि उनको समय का पता नहीं चलता था। जब तक चांद निकल जाता था तब भी वो प्रैक्टिस करते थे। इसीलिए उनके साथी लोग उन्हें चंद कह के बुलाते थे। तो उनके साथ में ध्यानचंद जो सरनेम जुड़ा है वो उनके प्रैक्टिस और उनके गुरुजी के द्वारा दिया हुआ उपाधि दिया गया है। 1928 में भारत ने एम्स्टर्डम ओलंपिक में भाग लिया, जिसके दल में हमारे मेजर ध्यानचंद जी भी उसमें हिस्सा थे। और उस खेल में उन्होंने 24 गोल मार के वहाँ पे अपना एक कीर्तिमान हासिल किया। वहाँ के लोकल न्यूज़पेपर में हॉकी को एक जादू के रूप में पेश किया गया और उन्होंने कहा कि हॉकी जादू है तो मेजर ध्यानचंद जादूगर हैं। तो उनके नाम की उपाधि में हॉकी के जादूगर के रूप से वो विख्यात हो गए हैं। 1932 ओलंपिक में संयुक्त राज्य अमेरिका को फाइनल में 24-1 से मात देकर अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा कीर्तिमान बनाया। उस 24 गोल में से हमारे मेजर ध्यानचंद जी का 8 गोल था और उसके छोटे भाई रूप सिंह का 10 गोल थे, जो कि कुल मिला के दोनों ने अपने आप में बहुत बड़ा कीर्तिमान हासिल किया था। जो कि उस ओलंपिक के फाइनल मैच का स्कोर 24-1 से हमने अमेरिका को हराया था। तो इसका कीर्तिमान हमने 2018 में हमारे भारतीय हॉकी टीमों ने हांगकांग को 26-0 से हरा करके इसका 86 ईयर का रिकॉर्ड को तोड़ा है। 1935 में सर बैडमैन जो क्रिकेट के महान बल्लेबाज थे, वो एक बार उनके साथ डिनर किए थे। तो उस डिनर में उनसे चर्चा इस तरह से हुआ कि वो उन्हें कहा कि जिस तरीके से मैं अपने बल्ले से रन बनाता हूँ, वैसे ही मेजर ध्यानचंद जी अपने हॉकी स्टिक से गोल करते हैं। मेजर ध्यानचंद जी के विश्व विख्यात के बारे में एक व्याख्या बताता हूँ आप लोग को। वियाना एक स्पोर्ट क्लब है जहाँ पे मेजर ध्यानचंद जी के 4 हाथों का मूर्ति बनाया गया है। उस मूर्ति में उनके चारों हाथों में स्टिक दिखाया गया है। ये उनको ये दर्शाता है कि वो हॉकी के इतने सटीक जादूगर थे कि उनके हॉकी की स्किल से कोई उसके स्टिक को देख नहीं पाता था। तो इसीलिए उनके हाथों को 4 हाथों से नवाजा गया है। हमारे भारत में भी झांसी में उनका एक बहुत बड़ा विशाल प्रतिमा बनाया गया है, जो कि खेल प्रेमियों के लिए अपने आप में एक प्रेरणा स्रोत है। ध्यानचंद जी के खेल की महानता के बारे में आप इसी से अंदाज लगा सकते हैं कि जब भी वो हर मैच में खेलते थे तो उसके स्टिक को तोड़ तोड़ के ये चेक किया जाता था कि कहीं इस स्टिक में चुंबक तो नहीं है। इस प्रकार से वो हमेशा अपने ही स्टिक को वो से तोड़ के उन्हें अपने अपने तरीके से उसके हॉकी स्टिक देते थे और उसको खेलने के लिए अलाउ करते थे। उसके बावजूद भी वो उनका खेल उस प्रकार से खेलते थे कि जैसे कि अपने आप में ही वो एक जादूगर हो। और वो उनका स्किल वर्क इतना परफेक्ट था कि वो हॉकी और बॉल के बीच में इस तरीके से खेलते थे कि जैसे कि वो चुंबक के साथ में एकदम चिपका के एकदम बिल्कुल बॉल को आगे की ओर लेके जाते और दुश्मन के गोल पे गोल दाग देते हैं। और उनका परफेक्शन की एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ कि 1936 में जब वो एक इंटरनेशनल मैच खेल रहे थे, उसी दौरान उन्होंने अंपायर को अपील किया कि ये गोल पोस्ट छोटा है। तो उनके अपील को सुना गया क्योंकि वो अपने आप में एक महान खिलाड़ी थे। जब उसको बाद में जब उसको नापा गया तो उसकी चौड़ाई में, गोल पोस्ट की चौड़ाई थोड़ी सी कम थी, जिसके कारण से ध्यानचंद जी का गोल चूक गया था और बाद में उसे उस गोल को अवार्ड किया गया। 1936 बर्लिन ओलंपिक की व्याख्या बताते हैं कि जहाँ पे उन्होंने जर्मनी को बहुत ही पूरी तरीके से मात दिया, जिसमें कि मेजर ध्यानचंद जी का बहुत ही शानदार प्रदर्शन था। इसी खेल को देखते हुए वहाँ के तानाशाह हिटलर ने भी उसे अपने यहाँ पे खाने पे न्योता दिया। जब खाने पे न्योता के दौरान जब उनसे बातचीत हुई तो हिटलर ने उसे अपने देश का सैनिक का सबसे ऊंचा पद उन्हें देना चाहते थे, लेकिन मेजर ध्यानचंद जी की देशभक्ति इस प्रकार थी कि उन्होंने कहा कि हिंदुस्तान मेरा वतन है और मैं हिंदुस्तान के लिए मरते दम तक खेलूँगा। और उन्होंने अंतिम क्षणों तक भी भारत के लिए हॉकी खेले और हॉकी के कई सारे लोगों के लिए वो प्रेरणा स्रोत बने रहे। अंततः हमारे मेजर ध्यानचंद जी की जादूगरी इतनी कुशल थी कि उनके स्टिक से खेला हुआ गोल इतना परफेक्ट होता था कि जो आज के तारीख में भी किसी ने भी उसको कोई तोड़ा नहीं है। 2002 में जो नेशनल स्टेडियम जो न्यू दिल्ली में है, उनका नाम बदल करके मेजर ध्यानचंद नेशनल हॉकी स्टेडियम के तौर पे बदला गया। 29 अगस्त आज राष्ट्रीय खेल दिवस के दिन राष्ट्रपति भवन में खेल के उत्कृष्ट पुरस्कार दिया जाता है। आज उन सारे खिलाड़ियों को जो उत्कृष्ट पुरस्कार, राजीव गांधी खेल रत्न पुरस्कार, अर्जुन पुरस्कार, द्रोणाचार्य पुरस्कार, मेजर ध्यानचंद लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट पुरस्कार एवं अन्य पुरस्कार से नवाजा गए सभी खिलाड़ियों को हम केंद्रीय विद्यालय संगठन सिलचर संभाग से उन्हें शुभकामनाएं देते हैं और आप सभी को राष्ट्रीय खेल दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देते हैं। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Next, we have an online session by Sri Sailendra Singh sir.
A very good morning, one and all present over here. Highly esteemed Principal Ma'am, Honorable VMC members, respected teachers, respected parents, and very loving students of KVS. I here Shailendra Singh, Physical and Health Education teacher of Kendriya Vidyalaya, Air Force Station Light Corps Peak, Shillong, is wishing you a very happy morning on this great day. As we know, today we are celebrating National Sports Day. Let's talk about the magician of hockey, Major Dhyan Chand. First, I'd like to introduce his life and achievements. Talk about hockey in India, and there will be always be a mention of Dhyan Chand, the man who mesmerized everyone with his silky stick work that saw him earn the nickname Hockey Wizard. He was born on 29 August 1905 in Allahabad to Shraddha Singh and Sameshwar Singh, a soldier in the British Indian Army. Dhyan Singh was drawn towards hockey at the very early age. Like his father, he too enrolled himself in the army at the age of 16 and continued to play his favorite sports there. His time in the force saw him playing various army hockey competitions and regimental games between 922 and 926. The youngest would take to the game like fish to water and develop into a fine craftsman for his side. Dhyan Chand would be so engrossed in the game that he would practicing playing hockey during the night after his duty hours under the moonlight, a reason that the earned his the name Dhyan Chand. His progress through the ranks saw him making the Indian Army team for the tour of New Zealand in 1926. The Indian side was firing on all cylinders in New Zealand, where they won 18 matches, drawn 2, and just lost a solitary tie during the tour. Their performance was loved by many, and Dhyan Chand in particular received a lot of praise from his show on his first international assignment. On return, he was named a Lance Naik in the Punjab Regiment of the British Indian Army. His quality and performance didn't go unnoticed for long, as Chand would soon make it the Indian team for Ads Olympic 1928. I remember I heard somewhere once Major Dhyan Chand practicing to score a goal, but he couldn't succeed because he was trying to goal at goalpost corner. He tried many times, but result was the same. He thought something is wrong there. He asked two officials to check measurement of the goalpost. You will be surprised to know that measurement was incorrect, and that is why Major Dhyan Chand known as magician of hockey. Let's continue. Returning from their victory in Berlin, Chand joined his regiment and confined himself to army hockey. Though the sports in India continued to scale greater heights with the likes of Balbir Singh Sr. leading the charge as India went on all-conquering era. Dhyan Chand's contribution remained unparalleled. Dhyan Chand retired from his army service in 1956 and was confirmed the Padma Bhushan, the third highest civilian award in India the same year. He would take up coaching soon and was later named the chief coach of the National Institute of Sports, NIS Patiala. He is no more with us, but the legend of Dhyan Chand lives on in India. The nation celebrates its National Sports Day on his birthday, and he is the only hockey player who has been honored by conferring his name on postage stamp. The National Stadium in New Delhi is also named after him, and the legend of Dhyan Chand continues to serve as an inspiration to many hockey players. Olympians like Dhyan Chand did not win only gold medals for India, but transformed the entire view of sports among people. He was known for his extraordinary goal scoring feats, in addition to earning three gold medals in 1928, 1932, and very special 1936 Berlin, during an era where India dominated field hockey. Chand played internationally from 1926 to 1949. He scored 570 goals in 185 matches. Major Dhyan Chand died on 3rd December 1979 at All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. Many schools across the nation celebrate their annual Sports Day on 29th, along with the National Sports Day on 29th August. This is done with the aim of instilling the sense of love and respect towards sports in the mind of young children, as well as educating them about one of the most significant sports personalities of India. On the national level, a grand function is organized at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and the President giving away the National Sports Awards to players who have made the country proud with their great sporting skills. The awards handed out include the Arjun Award, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna, and Dronacharya. The Dhyan Chand Award, which is the nation's highest award for sporting excellence and which was first given in 2002, is also given away on this day. Let's talk about the importance of National Sports Day. On 29th August, the National Sports Day in India is celebrated. It is a special occasion to make the nation more educated towards the importance of being fit and healthy. Besides, to celebrate in memory of the birth anniversary of hockey legend Major Dhyan Chand, the National Sports Day is celebrated across the country. Previous year, on the occasion of National Sports Day, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji launched the Fit India movement. He encouraged everyone to take up sports as it has a direct connection with fitness, and fitness is necessary for healthy life. As you know, health is wealth. Our nation, India, has taken leaps and bounds to excel in the field of sports. It isn't just cricket anymore that defines the country. Neither it is the past glory of hockey. Sports have become an integral part of country, and athletes from various fields and segments have taken the scene to another level. With the next Summer Olympics set to be held in 2021 in Tokyo, the countdown for India has begun. One will hope to witness some mega feats in the world's biggest sporting extravaganza. India is expected to bring laurels in several events ranging from shooting, badminton, wrestling, weightlifting, to name a few. Nothing is easy. The main aspect is that India's trajectory has shifted to track and field events as well. Golden Girls Duti Chand and Hima Das are the future, and the two have made rapid strides in a quick time. In gymnastics, Deepa Karmakar is there as well. To see so many women coming forward and inspiring millions is a proud moment. On this day, and perhaps every day, we also should celebrate the achievements and success of the para-athletes. They deserve all the love and treatment just like everyone else. Therefore, having a National Sports Day is so crucial. The need of the hour for youngsters is this nation is to stay fit and healthy. That is the awareness which needs to be spread. Beside this, the importance of sports and daily activities vary individuals' life is also vital aspect. It's an appeal to form my depth of heart that have sports as a part and partial of your life as it keeps fit everyone. At present, the world is facing the pandemic COVID-19, which enhance the value of sports and fitness more. Once again, I appeal to everyone to indulge yourself in physical activities at home to keep yourself fit and healthy. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. The session was very wonderful and informative. So now I'd like to request our Honorable Principal, sir, to deliver his speech and motivate the students.
A happy day to meet you all. Today, the nation is celebrating the National Sports Day, Rashtriya Khel Divas. Every year, we are all celebrating this day, that is 29th of August, as the National Sports Day. It coincides with the legendary hockey player, Olympian, champion, Major Dhyan Chand. You are all aware, the only sports person from this country to have won 3 medals for the nation, 3 Olympic medals for this nation. Such a great personality, inspiring millions and millions of sports lovers in this country. On this joyous occasion, I appeal to you all to take up sports also as a career option, and we all have to pay more and more attention on our fitness. Exactly a year ago, Honorable Prime Minister of India has launched the Fitness India campaign. Now it is a year. It's good that most of us have taken fitness of us very seriously, and we are doing good work. I appeal to you all to continue your good work and continue to play, continue to fill the play fields and win laurels for yourselves and for this country. Yet again, thank you all. Happy National Sports Day. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. The speech was really wonderful. Now, I'd like to request Sir Uday to talk on the fitness and wellness through sports.
Good morning, everyone. I am Uday Kumar from the Kendriya Vidyalaya Panisagar, PGT Mathematics. So I am very glad to give the message on the National Sports Day. The National Sports Day is celebrated on 29th August of every year. So on remembering of the Major Dhyan Chand birthday. So on this occasion, I want to give the only one thing, that sports will give you the not only the physical fitness, and it's give the mentally also give the relaxation to you, and it helps you to for your studies also. So those who are playing the games every day you make a part of your life to play the game, any game, and sometime, and you will get the physical fitness and as well as the mental fitness also. So this helps you a lot, and if you are regularly practicing, don't delay it once. Sometimes due to the some other works, as you are eating the everyday food, morning once breakfast, lunch and dinner, in the same way you make in your life as a part of the sports as a one part every day. So, and one more thing also, most of the we people will do the one wrong thing, that on the yoga day we will do the yoga, and the sports day, and we'll talk about the sports, and the remaining other days we'll forget it. How many of you are, once you question yourself that, and most of the students and most of the people are posting on a yoga day, 21st June, on a yoga day, Most of the people will post on Facebook and social platforms that I am doing the yoga. But how many of you are doing that yoga every day? Think once, question yourself. And in the same way, sports also. Make a part of the sports and make your children also mentally and physically fit. So nowadays, usually the students are playing the games in a mobile and tab. So I request the parents also not to encourage them and make them to play the games. Due to this COVID-19 situation, please don't send them out. But normal situation, at least normal days mein, they have to play the game and make them the great citizens of India. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Shalu Chaudhary of class 10 of KV Pani Sagar to kindly come and share her thoughts. Shalu.
It's my best and heartiest compliments to all of you. I, Shalu Chaudhary of class 10, is going to deliver a short speech on COVID-19 fitness at home. Nowadays, we are aware of a great pandemic which is going on, namely as coronavirus or COVID-19. The coronavirus has changed our life completely. Everything has a new normal. Working from home, practicing social distancing and staying indoor are the new things which we have adapted recently. The COVID-19 has changed our day-to-day life in many ways. During this COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of people are stuck inside their home. Many people are suffering from anxiety and a little depression, like problems during studying at home. Most of people are also suffer from constipation and etc. The wake-up cycle and diet plan have collapsed these days, which is not good for health. A healthy diet and exercise are key to help us build the immunity which we need to fight off any disease. When at home, there is a tendency to eat junk food like chocolate, chips, etc., which is not good for health. So, it's vital to be mindful about what we eat these days. We have to ensure that we are getting our nutrition properly and from all food groups. Protein and fiber-rich foods are essential to stay and remain healthy. Other is regular exercise. Exercise plays very important part in staying healthy. These days in home, we should stay active while doing daily works, and we must have an exercise routine. And yoga also keep us healthy and remain well going and in shape. And most important thing is that make time to relax. Apart from work and daily routine, we should make a time for our entertainment. It will help us unwind. In this, the things which we can do is that watch a movie or spend some quality times with family members. An important part is to stay connected with the ones we love, and that also key to our and their mental health and well-being. So with this, I would like to end up my speech and a message that stay safe, stay strong and stay home. Thank you.
Thank you, Shalu, for the wonderful speech. Now, I would like to request Chapnil Bhattacharya from class 12 to deliver his speech.
नमस्कार सभी को, मैं स्वप्निल भट्टाचार्य केंद्रीय विद्यालय पानी सागर के कक्षा 12वीं का छात्र हूं। आज मेरे बोलने का विषय है कोविड-19 फिटनेस एट होम और फीडबैक। जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं, अभी हमारा देश ही नहीं बल्कि यह पूरा विश्व एक महामारी से होकर गुजर रहा है। ये एक महामारी की स्थिति है जहां कोविड-19 अर्थात कोरोना वायरस ने सबके नाक में दम कर रखा है। ऐसे में हम सब घर में बंद पड़े हैं, अर्थात हम सब ना स्कूल जा पा रहे हैं, कार्यकर्ता न ऑफिस जा पा रहे हैं, ना कार्यालय जा पा रहे हैं। इसी कारणवश हम सबको अभी घर से ही पढ़ाई करनी पड़ रही है। जो लोग बिजनेस करते हैं या जो लोग नौकरी करते हैं, वो अभी घर से ही काम कर रहे हैं, अर्थात वर्क फ्रॉम होम कर रहे हैं। ऐसे में घर में रहकर क्या हमारे लिए खेलना कूदना संभव है? जी नहीं। घर में अनेक ऐसे बच्चे होते हैं जिनके घर में जगह नहीं होती, इसी कारणवश वो लोग ठीक से खेल कूद नहीं पाते। अनेक लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो अकेले होते हैं, जिनके घर में और संगी साथी, मित्र या भाई बंधु नहीं होते, इसी कारणवश वे लोग घर में खेलकूद नहीं कर पाते हैं। ऐसे में हम लोग अनफिट हो सकते हैं, अर्थात जब हम खेल नहीं खेलेंगे तब हमारे शरीर का हमारे स्वास्थ्य पर अलग ही प्रभाव पड़ेगा, अर्थात हमारा शरीर जो है वो ओवरवेट होगा या हमारा वजन बढ़ सकता है। इससे स्ट्रोक, डायबिटीज, कई टाइप के कैंसर और हार्ट अटैक के रिस्क भी बढ़ सकते हैं। इसीलिए अभी ऐसे वक्त में हम सबको घर में रहकर भी फिट रहना है। फिट रहने का मतलब है हमें अपने स्वास्थ्य की ओर ध्यान देना है। स्वास्थ्य की ओर ध्यान देने के लिए हमें अपने आस पड़ोस में, अपने घर में स्वच्छता को बरकरार रखना है। प्रति 15 मिनट बाद अपने हाथों को ढंग से धोना है। अपने घर के फर्श को या अपने घर के किसी भी सरफेस को, अर्थात अपने घर के प्रत्येक स्थान को हमें साफ स्वच्छ रखना है। और हमें इस बात का भी विशेष ध्यान देना है कि जब हमारे घर में सब्जियां या कोई भी वस्तु बाहर से खरीद कर लाई जाए तब उस वस्तु को हम लोग ध्यान से धोएं। इसके अलावा भी अगर कभी ज़रूरी कारणवश हमें बाहर जाना पड़ता है तो हमें मास्क पहनना है और सैनिटाइज़र का यूज़ तो ज़रूर करना है। प्रति 15 मिनट बाद हाथ को निरंतर धोते रहना है ताकि कोई भी वायरस हमारे हाथों पर ना टिक सके और हाथों के माध्यम से वे हमारे शरीर में प्रवेश न कर सके। इसके अतिरिक्त हमें घर में रहते हुए एक्सरसाइज करना है, फ्री हैंड एक्सरसाइज, स्ट्रेचिंग, या हम लोग जैसे एजिलिटी बढ़ाने के लिए कुछ एक्सरसाइजेस करते हैं, हमें वैसे व्यायाम करने चाहिए। इन व्यायाम के अंतर्गत हमें योगासन भी करने चाहिए। योगासन भी हम कर सकते हैं। इसके साथ में हम मेडिटेशन भी कर सकते हैं। इससे हमारे स्वास्थ्य पर बहुत ही अच्छा और सकारात्मक प्रभाव पड़ेगा। इससे हमारा देह जो है वो रोग मुक्त हो जाएगा और ऐसे में हमारा इम्यूनिटी यानी रोग को समाप्त करने की जो हमारी क्षमता है वो बहुत अधिक बढ़ जाएगी। यदि हम ऐसे सिचुएशन में फिट नहीं रहेंगे और यदि हमने व्यायाम ध्यान से नहीं किया, यदि हम रोज़ व्यायाम नहीं करते और आलसी की भांति केवल एक कोने में घर में पड़े रहते हैं, ऐसे में हमारा वजन बढ़ेगा, हमारा इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम जो है या रोग को प्रतिरोध करने वाली जो हमारी क्षमता है वो कम होती रहेगी और ऐसे में हमारा बॉडी यानी हमारा यह देह अगर कोविड-19 कोरोना वायरस के संक्रमण के अंदर आता है तो संक्रमण में आने के पश्चात वो वायरस हमारे देह में बहुत ही सरलता से रोग उत्पन्न कर सकता है या इससे हमें रोग हो सकता है। किंतु यदि इस वायरस को हम अपने देह से निकाल फेंकना चाहते हैं तो ये आवश्यक है कि हम अपने रोग प्रतिरोधक जो शक्ति है यानी जो हमारा इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम है उसमें हम वृद्धि करें या इसको हम और ताकतवर बनाएं। इसके लिए हमें एक्सरसाइज अच्छे से करना है, योगासन करना है। इसके अतिरिक्त भी हम मेडिटेशन यानी ध्यान वगैरह कर सकते हैं। तो आज का मेरा जो प्रस्तुति था वो यही तक था। धन्यवाद एवं आपका दिन मंगलमय हो।
Thank you, Sapnil, for your wonderful words.
Now, I would like to welcome Padma Shri Deepa Karmakar ma'am, recipient of Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award and Arjuna Award. Deepa Karmakar ma'am represented our country in Olympics, in Commonwealth Games, in Asian Games, and brought many laurels for our country. Madam, we are very proud of you, and now I would like to request you to say a few words. Madam, please.
नमस्कार, मैं हूँ दीपा कर्मकर, जिम्नास्ट ओलंपियन, और मुझे कहते हुए बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि 29 अगस्त हॉकी की लेजेंड मेजर ध्यानचंद सर जी का जन्मदिन है और उसी दिन हम नेशनल स्पोर्ट्स डे मनाते। तो एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन के हिसाब से वो दिन बहुत ज्यादा स्पेशलाइज्ड है हमारे लिए। तो मैं केंद्रीय विद्यालय पानीसागर शिलचर रीजन। सारे स्टूडेंट को बोलना चाहूंगी कि आप सब लोग ये स्पोर्ट्स डे में एजुकेशन के साथ साथ आप सब लोग थोड़ा स्पोर्ट्स भी करिए, क्योंकि आपकी हेल्थ के लिए बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा है। अगर हम फिट रहेंगे तो भारत फिट रहेगा। तो इसीलिए मैं स्टूडेंट को बोलना चाहूंगी कि आप सब लोग स्कूल में जाके पढ़ाई के साथ साथ आप लोग थोड़ा स्पोर्ट्स भी करिए, तो आप लोग स्वस्थ रहेंगे और फिट रहेंगे। विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट। थैंक यू।
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful words. Your words were really very encouraging, and I think my students will also be very, very motivated. Today, we are very honored to have Mr. Ravi Vola from Mauritius. May I now request him to speak a few words to the students and encourage them with his motivating words. Thank you.
Respected principal, teachers, guests, colleagues and students of Kendriya Vidyalay, Panisagar. Good morning and namaste. Thanks for joining in. I'm Ravi Vola from Mauritius. I'm currently the national coach of the Mauritius weightlifting team, and as a player, I participated at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games and 2010 Commonwealth Games, amongst others. I may be a foreigner, but I feel very close to India and the Indian people, since I spent 3 of the best years of my life in Gwalior during my time spent at the Lakshmi Bai National Institute of Physical Education for my bachelor's degree. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it gives me an immense pleasure to address you a few words today on the occasion of the National Sports Day, also known as the Rashtriya Khel Divas. Every year, on August 29, the National Sports Day is celebrated nationwide in India to mark the birth anniversary of hockey legend Major Dhyan Chand, known as the Hockey Wizard, and raise awareness about staying fit and healthy. Friends, sport is an integral as well as necessary part of our lives. Engaging into sports and physical activities does not only allow us to remain in good health, but they also help to develop multiple qualities such as sense of togetherness, leadership skills, stamina, physical strength, patriotism, and teamwork. These qualities are transferred into our daily life and hence allow us to excel at school, work, and other domains. National Sports Day is not only a tribute to one of the greatest in the game, but it also reminds us the importance of sports in our lives. Since its onset, the COVID-19 pandemic, which has claimed more than 800,000 lives, has spread to almost all countries of the world, disrupting regular aspects of our life. Sport and physical activity are no exception. 2020 was built as a big year for sport, with major scheduled events such as the Olympic Games and the European Football Championships planned for the summer. These have now been pushed back to 2021 due to the escalation of COVID-19 across the globe, causing significant disruption. These measures were inevitable in order to safeguard the health of athletes and others involved. Actually, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused the most significant disruption to the world sporting calendar since World War II. The traditional sports day at school and the National Sports Day celebrations has been one of the major casualties of the coronavirus. Physical education classes and training of sports teams have greatly been affected. And what we are witnessing today are touchless classes and absent bodies. For public health reasons, staying active and healthy during the coronavirus pandemic is of utmost importance. Sport is indeed an important teammate in the fight against coronavirus. It also actually is the cheapest antidote against the virus. Regular physical activity benefits both the body and the mind. It can reduce high blood pressure, help manage weight, and reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and various cancers. All conditions that can actually increase the susceptibility of COVID-19. While no foods or dietary supplements can prevent or cure COVID-19 infection, along with exercise, eating healthy diets are important for supporting our immune system. What we eat and drink can affect our body's ability to prevent, fight, and recover from infections. Boys and girls, my message for you and your close ones today is to stay fit to fight the virus. Stay fit by exercising a minimum of 30 minutes daily and eating healthy. Please also make this period of uncertainty an opportunity to engage yourself and encourage your family members, especially the elders, as elders are vulnerable to the virus, to exercise daily. Please also follow and abide to sanitary guidelines established by your local authorities. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude to Mrs. Meenakshi Saini, and the administration of your esteemed institution for giving me the opportunity to address you today. Wishing you a healthy celebrations. Thank you for your attention and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. The session was really very informative. Today, we are very honored to have among us Ajit Singh Yadav, who represented India at World Para Championship. Also, he is a silver medalist in javelin throw, and not only that, he is going to represent India in the upcoming Paralympics. So now, may I request him to speak a few words to the students and motivate them.
Good morning and happy sports day to all the student and staff of KVS. मैं अपने आप को लकी समझता हूँ इस प्रेस्टीजियस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से जुड़ के आप लोगों के साथ स्पोर्ट्स डे के अवसर पर बोलने का मौका मिल रहा है। जैसा मैं अजीत सिंह यादव, इंटरनेशनल पैरा जैवलिन थ्रोअर, इसके साथ साथ मैं PhD भी कर रहा हूँ फिजिकल एजुकेशन स्पोर्ट्स में लक्ष्मीबाई राष्ट्रीय शारीरिक शिक्षा संस्थान ग्वालियर से। In 2017, one of the train accident, I have lost my arm. ये काफ़ी मुश्किल वक्त था मेरे लिए। By the God of the grace and blessings of the people, I could recover. जैसे कि मैं स्पोर्ट्स बैकग्राउंड से बिलोंग करता हूँ, स्पोर्ट्स एक्टिविटी इज पार्ट ऑफ माई सिलेबस and I start taking participation in sports after the accident, and I represent the country in many of the events. Among them, one of the important tournament was World Championship, where I won the bronze medal and also qualified for the Tokyo Paralympics 2020. ये स्टोरी बताने का मेरा यही पर्पस था कि किसी भी प्रकार की सडन से कोई भी घटना किसी के साथ घटित हो सकती है, जहां हमें संभलने का, रिएक्ट करने का टाइम नहीं मिलता है। तो इन परिस्थितियों में जितना हम विल पावर, करेज, एक डिटर्मिनेशन के साथ इनका सामना करेंगे, उतनी राह आसान बनती चली जाती है। स्पोर्ट्स एक ऐसा माध्यम है, एक ऐसा जरिया है जिसके माध्यम से आप ये सारी चीज़ें सीख सकते हैं। जब आप डेली जीतते हैं, आप डेली हारते हैं और नई नई चीज़ों को सीखते हैं, तो ये आपके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, एक अपनी पर्सनैलिटी को और निखारता है। ये सारी चीज़ें सीखने के लिए आपको स्पोर्ट्स में इन्वॉल्व होना, स्पोर्ट्स को खेलना बहुत आवश्यक है। और मैं समझता हूँ अगर मैं इतनी बड़ी इतने टफ टाइम से फाइट कर पाया तो इसका मेन रीज़न ये स्पोर्ट्समैनशिप ही है। इससे मैंने काफ़ी चीज़ें सीखी हैं ज़िंदगी में, और कैसे डिफ़िकल्ट टाइम को सरवाइव करना, उससे बाहर निकलना, ये बहुत अहम जो चीज़ें सिर्फ प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में ही सीखने को मिलती हैं, और स्पोर्ट्स इसका एक जरिया मान सकते हैं। हर एक एथलीट एक सपना लेके खेलना शुरू करता है कि वो अपने देश को, कंट्री को, इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करेगा, मेडल लाएगा। कभी कभी किन कारणों, बस कोई इंजरी हो गई या कोई फैमिली सर्कमस्टांसेस की वजह से वो वहाँ तक नहीं पहुँच पाते हैं। तो मैं उनसे यही रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, डरने की, घबराने की, डिप्रेस होने की कोई बात नहीं है इसमें। यू हैव लॉट ऑफ कैरियर अपॉर्चुनिटी इन द फील्ड ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स इंडस्ट्री। वहाँ पे आपको, अगर आप इस मेडिकल लाइन में इंटरेस्ट रखते हैं, मैनेजमेंट लाइन में इंटरेस्ट रखते हैं, फिटनेस इंडस्ट्री में इंटरेस्ट रखते हैं, तो आप कहीं भी अपने इंटरेस्ट के अकॉर्डिंग एज ए डॉक्टर, फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट, साइकोलॉजिस्ट, स्पोर्ट्स मैनेजमेंट, स्पोर्ट्स बिजनेस, जो आपको सही लगे, जो आपको सुटेबल लगे, उसके हिसाब से आप चूज करके अपना कैरियर अपॉर्चुनिटी बना सकते हैं। वहाँ पे आपको जॉब सेटिस्फेक्शन भी मिलेगा। जब आपके इच्छा की, आपके मन की जॉब होगी, वहाँ आप अपना ज़्यादा एफर्ट दे पाएंगे और डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली नेशन को अच्छे से कंट्रीब्यूट कर पाएंगे। मेरी सब लोगों से यही रिक्वेस्ट है, आप अगर खेलते हैं तो बहुत अच्छा, नहीं खेलते हैं तो खेलना स्टार्ट करिए। आपके सराउंडिंग में, आपके आसपास में कोई अगर गेम खेला जाता है तो उसमें ज़रूर उसका हिस्सा बनिए। अपनी फैमिली को, अपने फ्रेंड्स को, अपने आप को फिट रखिए। और ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप इसके लिए हाईटेक जिम में ही जाकर के ये सारी चीज़ें करें। आप ये घर से भी शुरू कर सकते हैं, अपने घर में होम वर्कआउट। आप यूट्यूब जैसे प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पर बहुत सारी ऐसी मटेरियल, ऐसा कंटेंट अवेलेबल है, देख के अपना स्पोर्ट्स एक्टिविटी पार्टिसिपेशन बढ़ा सकते हैं, नई नई चीज़ें सीख सकते हैं। और ये आपको, आपके परिवार को फिट रखेंगी। इसी के साथ मैं एक बार फिर से स्पोर्ट्स डे की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words. Today, we are honored to have Dr. Ankan Sinha, who is a KVS alumni. And not only that, he was the technical official at Commonwealth Games 2010, national referee of weightlifting and para-powerlifting, and presently working as assistant professor in Government Degree College, Dharmanagar. So, sir, may I now request you to speak a few words to the students and motivate them with your encouraging words. Thank you.
Namaskar and very good morning to all the students of Kendriya Vidyalaya, Panisagar. On the occasion of National Sports Day, I would like to convey my best wishes to all the students. Hello, I am Dr. Ankan Sinha, working as an assistant professor in Government Degree College, Dharmanagar, North Tripura. And I feel very proud to be a KVN, just like you all. When I was in Kendriya Vidyalaya, I came to know about a subject known as physical education. And this subject I chose as a career. And this subject gave me immense opportunity to excel as a professional. And more than that, it gives me the ability to remain fit. And that is the key factor of recent world. That is, you have to be fit. Fitness becomes the part and parcel of our daily life. Without fitness, we can't do anything. Whatever we are doing, it needs fitness. Whether it be walking, whether it be running, whether it be cooking, whether it be gardening, writing, reading, just like you. And one more thing, sitting and watching my video. Everything needs certain amount of fitness. Without fitness, we can't do anything. So it becomes the way of life. And we should promote the fitness culture. As we all know that we are living, the development of any nation is depends upon the citizen. I would say the fitness level of the citizen. If you are having the fitness, then you can work for your nation. And you are the future citizen of our nation. That's why I would like to say, I would like to request you all the children, that indulge yourself, engage yourself in certain amount certain kind of fitness activity or physical activity and motivate others to and influence your parents to allow you. And at the same time, I would like to request the parents to motivate and encourage their children to take part in sports, physical activity or any kind of physical movement, because these all are signs. पहले हम लोग कहते थे, पहले हमें बोला जाता था कि अगर आप लोग खेलते रहोगे तो पढ़ोगे कब, खेलना पढ़ाई के लिए अच्छा नहीं होता. So that was the misconception. It is just opposite. If you are indulging yourself in some kind of physical activity, then that will help you to focus, that will help you to concentrate in your academics, and that will improve your cognitive ability, the ability to think more, memorizing the things. You can easily do this kind of things through physical activity. So अभी ये कहावत आ गया है, पहले जो था कि खेलोगे कूदोगे तो बनोगे खराब, अभी क्या हो गया ये कि खेलोगे कूदोगे तो बनोगे नवाब. Because it depends upon fact, it is based on fact. It is not about playing and playing, it is about fitness science, it is about sports sciences, it is about the artistic science. So it's based on science, and science is based on fact. So this is the fact that fitness can change the world. For everything we need fitness, and we are very unfortunately we are going through a very bad patch, that is the very disastrous pandemic known as COVID-19. But in this unfortunate situation, we are fortunate to know about the actual facts of fitness. It is not that fitness can change only. We are running towards for getting the immunity, to develop our immune system through fitness. I am not saying that fitness can alone change your immunity. It needs various factors like your diet, your proper diet, your rest, your sleep, your healthy living style. It is the summation of everything, but the most important factor is fitness, because it leads to the well-being, the wellness. If you are fit, then you can reach to the wellness, and wellness is the quality, the happiness, the satisfaction in your life that can come through fitness. So fitness is very important in our life. Someone, अगर आप कहोगे, if you are having better physique, if you are having good muscles, muscular body, does not mean that you are fit. You have to have balance in all the components of fitness, like agility, flexibility, strength, endurance, cardiovascular endurance, balance, everything should be there. It should be balanced in between all these kind of components. And not only that, you have to cover all the dimension of fitness. It is not about the physical fitness. You have to be mentally fit, you have to be socially fit, you have to be spiritually fit. And every dimensions are interrelated. So be fit. So it's my request, and I am very happy and glad that hopefully there will be time then when the physical education will be the compulsory part of our education curriculum. So I am very fortunate to know about this news. I am very happy as I am from this profession of physical education. It is not about physical education, it is about the fact you have to follow. Okay, so I would like to convey you all the best and best wishes for your future, and through this video I want to give you a message that those who are surviving in this world, those who are fit, so be fit and enjoy the life. Okay, thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful talk. Now, I request Meenakshi ma'am to show her presentations.
Namaskar, I am Meenakshi Saini and I welcome you all to watch short film on the wizard Major Dhyan Chand.
talk about hockey in India, and there will always be a mention of Dhyan Chand, the man who mesmerized everyone with his silky stick work that saw him earn the nickname Hockey Wizard. Born on August 29, 1905 in Allahabad to Shraddha Singh and Sameshwar Singh, a soldier in the British Indian Army, Dhyan Singh was drawn towards hockey at a very early age. Like his father, he too enrolled himself in the army at the age of 16 and continued to play his favorite sport there. His time in the force saw him play various army hockey competitions and regimental games between 1922 and 1926. The youngster would take to the game like fish to water and develop into a fine craftsman for his side. Dhyan would be so engrossed in the game that he would practice playing hockey during the night after his duty hours under the moonlight, a reason that earned him the name Dhyan Chand. His progress through the ranks saw him make the Indian Army team for a tour to New Zealand in 1926. The Indian side was firing on all cylinders in New Zealand, where they won 18 matches, drew 2 and just lost a solitary tie during the tour. Their performance was lauded by many, and Dhyan Chand in particular received a lot of praise for his show on his first international assignment. On return, he was named a Lance Nayak in the Punjab Regiment of British Indian Army. His quality and performance didn't go unnoticed for a long, as Chand would soon make it to the Indian team for the 1928 Amsterdam Olympics. With the sport included in the Olympic for the first time, the newly formed Indian Hockey Federation was eager to send the best possible team for the games in the Netherlands. For that, the Indian Hockey Federation called for an inter-provincial tournament to decide on the squad for the Olympics. 5 teams, Punjab, Bengal, Rajputana, United Provinces and Central Provinces, participated in the inaugural nationals. And with the army sides choosing to skip the competition, Dhyan Chand was allowed to turn up for UP. The magician ensured that he made the most of the opportunity to not only make a case for himself in the Indian side, but also entertain the selectors and the spectators with his quality ball control and darting runs that had the opposition defense in trouble time and again. His splendid performance at the inter-provincial tournament as the centre forward and his partnership with George Martins, the inside right, meant Dhyan Chand was in the Indian first ever hockey squad for the Olympic Games. Though they had to face some financial troubles before reaching Amsterdam, once in the Dutch city, the Indian team was in their groove as they made the competition their own with some fantastic hockey. Leading the charge was their centre forward Dhyan Chand, who top scored with 14 goals in his 5 matches en route to a gold medal in their debut performance. The coming years would see Dhyan Chand's legend grow manifold as the man from Allahabad took his game a notch higher and helped India defend their Olympic gold at the 1932 Los Angeles game. This time though, the win was a little more special as Dhyan had his brother Roop Singh along in the team that took the gold in LA. While the previous 2 editions saw Dhyan lead the Indian team with his emphatic performance on the field, at the 1936 Olympics in Berlin, he was named the skipper of the side. The added responsibility only spurred him to greater exploits. The Indian team scored a total of 38 goals in the competition as they bagged another Olympic gold, conceding just once in the final. Returning from their triumph in Berlin, Chand joined his regiment and confined himself to army hockey, though the sport in India continued to scale greater heights with the likes of Balbir Singh leading the charge as India went on an all-conquering era. Dhyan Chand's contribution remains unparalleled. Dhyan Chand retired from his army service in 1956 and was conferred the Padma Bhushan, the 3rd highest civilian award in India, the same year. He would take up coaching soon and was later named the chief coach of the National Institute of Sports, Patiala. He might not be with us anymore, but the legend of Dhyan Chand lives on in India. The nation celebrates its National Sports Day on his birthday, August 29, and he is the only hockey player to have a commemorative postage stamp and the first day cover in his honor. The National Stadium in New Delhi is also named after him, and the legend of Dhyan Chand continues to serve as an inspiration to many hockey players in India. Thank you very much for watching the video. Happy National Sports Day to all of you. Hope you learned and enjoyed the video. Namaskar. Happy National Sports Day.
Good evening. your words were really very encouraging, and I think my students will also be very, very motivated. So now, finally, we have arrived at the end of the program. So now I would like to request Meenakshi ma'am to end the program by offering her vote of thanks. Thank you.
Namaskar. I, Meenakshi Saini, on behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya Panisagar and on my personal behalf, would like to thank our guest Padma Shri Deepa Karmakar, recipient of Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award and Arjuna Award. Madam, we are thankful to you for your valuable message, which will always inspire our students. I also thank Mr. Ravi Bhola, who represented Mauritius in Olympics and Commonwealth Games and participated in many tournaments, including All India University weightlifting competition. He is an educator and also national coach of Mauritius. Sir, we are thankful to you for your motivating words. I am sure our students will also be encouraged by your message. Now, I would like to take the opportunity to thank Mr. Ajit Singh Yadav, silver medalist, World Para Championship in javelin throw. Sir, your benign presence with enthusiastic words will always bless us all. I also thank Dr. Ankan Sinha, KVS alumni, Assistant Professor, Government Degree College, Dharmnagar. He was a technical official at Commonwealth Games in 2010 and national referee of weightlifting and para powerlifting. Sir, your kind words will motivate our students and us all. I would also like to thank Shri Rajiv Dua Sir, DIG, Sector Headquarter, BSF Panisagar, Chairman, VMC, for his guidance and blessings. I also thank Shri C.P. Monglong, Commandant, SHQ, BSF Panisagar, for his kind blessings. I now would like to thank our Principal Sir, Mr. S. Krishnasamy, for his valuable guidance to us. Sir, your enlightening message will motivate all of us. I would like to thank all the staff members of Vidyalaya for their kind and valuable cooperation. I would be failing in my duties if I won't thank parents, without whose cooperation this program will not be a successful one. Last but not the least, I take this opportunity to thank most important part of our Vidyalaya family, our most beloved students who participated enthusiastically in all the activities. In their hard work, team spirit, sportsmanship, which made this program a grand success. At last, I thank one and all. Wish you all the happy National Sports Day. Stay fit, stay healthy.